hello. Welcome. This is Annemarie Julian Russell. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to my Creative Live session. As you know, some of you have watched me last week. I was having trouble seeing comments, so give me a second. I'm just switching devices to see if I can see your comments, and I just also need to make sure that this device is silent. But say hello. Let me know if you are here. There I am. And okay, I think I am good. Hello, hello. I think I have 3 people watching. And I don't see, oh, there I go. I see Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. All right, so I'm excited. I have lots of inspiration to share with you after the creative session, but I wanted to show you our newest kit collections. So here are the Nutcracker tags. These are adorable. They come 12 in a kit. Can you see that gold shimmer on the die cuts there? And lots of dimension. So you get 4 different, 3 of each. Look at that. I love the popped up on the mustache here. And again, all of that glimmery gold. And it's a two tag connected. And all the die cuts. Now, the dies actually come in all different languages for the sentiments. So you'll have lots of extras. So if you know of somebody who is German, Dutch, French, and I'm not sure what the other language is, but aren't these adorable? All right, so again, 12 come in this kit, and I believe the kit's $14. And then here is the Bright and Calm cards. Love that, and it's some of the dies are on like a shimmer white, if you can see how those are shining, and lots of different die cuts and dimension. The little deer, and then here is our little ornaments. Again, some leaves in that shimmer. They have some enamel dots on here. The stamp set, do I have the stamp set with me? I did not bring that stamp set in with me, but it has little specks so you can create that background if you choose. Also comes with twine, and you can see the embossed type border around that. Super, super cute. And then here is the last one. Again, those dots with a little home, lots of little tags and enamel dots and holly leaves. So from our house to yours. This says sending joy and all is calm, all is bright. But they have other sentiments in there. So, hold on one second. Hey, Vicki. Hello, Karen. Welcome. And Michelle is here too. Yay. I'm so happy I am seeing comments and then instead of who is joining me. Okay, so one other thing that I'm going to open up with you. I have not opened this up, and this is the Christmas album called Remembering Christmas Kit. So I thought we would open this together, and then I will get on to our creative session. But it's a nice, looks like a nice thick book. It's been raining here. Today we have so much rain. I just got back from St. Louis, so we had gorgeous weather there. But here it's been raining. So, all right. This looks like it's going to be a very fun book. So let's get to the book directly. Nice cardboard. This here is to close your book afterwards. I have the foam in there. Oh, a letter E. Who do I know whose names start with the E? I could maybe make something with this, right? We're always thinking of outside the box. What can we do with these things? Look at the pretty color cover. And then we have these to slide our pages in. So if you have done some of the previous mini albums. There was a travel one I think I had shared with my daughter, Brianna, who went to Italy. This is exactly like that type of a book. Here are all of the instructions. Oh, looks like they might have a pet feature there. Or maybe just pets, because I see the little cat dressed in a Santa outfit. Super cute. Okay, so here are some of the inserts. Here with the pockets. Whoa, lots and lots of pockets. Christmas tree. How adorable. I love that they have multiple pockets. And then here are dies, so lots of different bows and borders in here, additional pockets to create. Oh, I can't wait to do this. All right, again, some more borders. These might be stickers. I think these are stickers. Yep. All letters for the titles and dates. Additional die cuts for journaling and pocket. More borders. All of the holiday traditions. The turkey, the food, the hot cocoa, the stockings, the candy canes, so much. Some bows, snowman, everything that you can think of. The peppermints, the gifts, snowflakes. Here are more pocket cards. Here are the additional sentiments. Again, these are going to be in additional languages. So it says ho, ho, ho here. Magic of Noel. Ooh, some shimmery letters. More journaling. Okay, so these might be in a different language. Again, I guess ho, ho, ho is the same in every language. More borders. And then here is the English American. Oh, Christmas tree, wish list, remembering, Christmas, Kris Kringle, Christmas magic, joy. All the different sentiments. Oh, what fun it is. More letters, so you can see that green foil. And then again, some more ephemera and backgrounds. So what's cool about this is in here, it's going to give you some guidance and ideas. There's also a video. You could click on here, this QR code, and it's going to show you everything and how to create and give you some ideas. It'll walk you through it. But again, this also gives you the flexibility. So maybe the first few, you'll want to get an idea of how to create some of the pages, get that inspiration flowing, but all is good. So I'm going to just stick this here, and let's set this aside. Who wants me to create and craft? Let's see here. Yes, definitely for a cute December daily album. I always forget about that. There are lots of people who like to do that. Okay, so what are we creating today? All right, again, don't forget to, oh, I forgot, this is also part of the kit. It's got some twine and some tape. Put that over there so I don't lose that. All right, here is the card that we are going to create. It is a shaker card, and I am using the, what am I using? Well, let me show you almost everything that I'm using in here. So this is the Ornamental Christmas dies is what I'm actually using for here. The paper packet is the Christmas Traditions, I believe is called. So very fun, black, gold, and white. So that's what you're going to see. Lots of my inspiration using this paper packet. The suite comes with the rings here. So this is just a fun way of using those rings. And again, I created a shaker for that. Here are the Ornamental Christmas dies. So here I used this circle. We'll talk about it as I go through it. And I think that's it on this card here. Snowflake Kisses, you'll see other inspiration using that. Textured note dies I used. And I did use these a few times, and this is the Stylish Shapes. Love this set. All right. So let's get started and get my pieces here. Hold on. I got it. I need to shut off messengers. I get all these messages popping up. Okay. So I did create a base, a black base card stock. And this is going to be for the inside. And I'm going to need to cut another piece of this for the inside. I just realized I didn't do that, so I'm going to do that right now. All right. You're going to need some foam tape dimensions. This is from one of the kit collections. They gave me a small supply, but we sell these in the really long sheets of them. You're going to need acetate. Again, here is our paper. The acetate. I'll end up losing that because I can't see it. And then we're going to need one of these rings. So these are the labeled, or the large gold hoop. If you look online, they have tons of great inspiration, how to create some ornaments and stuff, and I'm hoping to be able to play with that as well. So I pre-cut this, and that is, again, using this large circle. So I pre-cut that, put it up towards the top here, and then we're going to need to do the acetate. But let's get this. You know what? I'm going to do this afterwards. I'm going to glue that on afterwards. Let's put the acetate on. Beautiful foil paper on the back side of it. Here it is. Didn't I say I was going to lose that? I cut this by 4x4. Just put that in here. And I am going to just rub anti-static. It doesn't always necessarily work, but that is what we're going to do. That will pop up in here once we put our foam. So I'm kind of just eyeballing it where I want to put and square off. And I'm going to take these. All right, so I'm just going to take a quick look. Yep, that's going to be too low. So before I press down, I want to go a little bit higher. Hey Sharon, hey Julie, welcome. We are making a black, white, and gold shaker card. So this rain is crazy, crazy. All right. So again, I'm just going to make sure when I line this up, it is not showing. Okay. Actually, I can leave that there because I am going to need to put support all the way along, even though I'm going to cut this out. One more here, or two more we'll need. All right, just continuing to make sure that I am in line there, and I'm probably going to come down here. All right. So when we are making a shaker card and you are making the area where the sequins are going in, first of all, you want to make sure you're very careful when putting the sequence and not shaking it at all. And then be careful when you're pulling this off. But you want to also ensure that there is no openings here because you don't want those sparkly shaking items to leak out. So down here, I'm not worried about it because we're going to put the sparkles in here. So I'm going to come up a little bit closer for you guys. In here, I am just going to put a little bit of tape here to help keep that closed down. And then I got these beautiful gold shaped sequin stars. Again, it's all part of the suite. I believe all of this stuff comes together. Yep, and yes, I will have little sparkly stuff. I'm going to do one more pinch here. We got a big enough space to cover that. All right. All right, so here, I'm actually going to put a couple more. I just want it to be sturdy and have some stability in there. I haven't made a shaker card in so long, so it actually took me a while to kind of try to think about it. We were spoiled, you know, we used to have the pre-shaker foams. So, all right. So here's the moment of truth where I try not to shake and get the sparkly stars all over the place. All right, so far so good. I'm afraid to breathe. Have you ever had that? Like, don't want to mess this up. Oh, almost there. Oh, you are going to give me a hard time, aren't you? So close. Actually, I have my U-pick tool right here. I don't know why. I'm afraid that I'm going to mess up more with that. Look at, I'm getting, come on. You know what? I'm not worried about it. I'll come back to it. Do that one. All right, well, you just lift it all the way up. I'll just do a different one. All right, there we go. Okay. So now the key here is to center this on here. So again, this is at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, look at that. I did not test that out. Whew. That was a close call. All right. When I think I'm done. All right, hold on one second. Let me test this again. Oh, don't stick to me. Okay, I have to go. All right, who's got bets that I get these glitter stars all over the place? All right, let me see if I have any comments coming in here. This is so nice. All right. Here we go. Lining that up. And I did it. Shake, 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 shake. Love it, love it. And I love that they're moving in freely, not getting stuck on the acetate. All right, so now I am going to put this in the center. So let me find this paper. And just quickly show you. So that is the one side. It's black, white, gold holly leaves, I believe. Mistletoe, maybe. And I love the gold, white, and black stripe. And then the hashtag marks on the back, or checked marks. What else do we have in here? Love this paper here. This has gold tone circles and then squiggly scalloped lines. And then this is actually, you can see I use that, and this is the paper with the trees, gold foil, black, white, gold stars. Love it. And I think there is one more. Oh, yeah. This is the black and white side of the trees, and then the gold stars on the back. Isn't this gorgeous paper? And I love that it has the versatility on the other side. Not necessarily has to be Christmas. So what I ended up doing is using those dies, my stylish dies, and I cut those out from here, from that. And I'm just going to place that in on top there. All different types of clusters of them. And then we have our gold circle that I'm going to put on there. And I think just it's a perfect element and touch to this. So I am going to take out my fine tip glue. This is the My Sweet Petunia little glue gun. It comes with the Novo glue. So I'm not going to actually put the glue all the way around it. I am just going to put it in a couple of different sections on here. Hopefully I'm not too close for you guys. Let's see what I'm doing. All right. Turn it over. And then I am again just eyeballing it, but it's glue. I'll be able to move it around a little bit if I need to. And there we have it. Now I have not come up with a sentiment yet. I am kind of leaning towards, but I might do gold embossing. I am in love with the Snowflake Kisses and the sentiments. It says, if kisses were snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. Winter is warmer when we are together. I've used this previously. May the chill of winter be warmed by love and friendship. Let it snow. Sending warm hugs. You'll see that in another card. Lots of love. You're one of a kind. To you and yours, be warm and well, and happy winter. So lots and lots of different sentiments on here. And I'm going to show that afterwards. But let's finish the inside of this card, because I did decorate this. So, and again, actually, I'll have to show you with the Snowflake Kisses. I ended up deciding I wanted to do the inside with some gold foil and some snowflakes. So this stamp set and die, I have to show you this, it's just amazing, okay? This is actually a background die You're going to see a sample with that. It has a circle, and then it has these little clusters of snowflakes. So what I did was just run those through the die cutting machine. And what I'm going to do is, with my silicone mat, I'm going onto the back side. Clean this up here. And I'm going to run my adhesive over those two areas. Now what's cool about this is because this adhesive, it's stop running tape, doesn't stick to here. So I can just easily put this over. Now again, because putting adhesive on the gold foil is not cool. It doesn't really work too well. And there we have some nice color for the inside of the card. And then again, I will create a sentiment. Now I will use my adhesive and we will put this on the inside of that. And Stampin' Up! Has more and more stamp sets that give you this flexibility of die cutting and then putting paper behind it and giving an additional added pop. All right. So again, I do need to do the sentiments. I will do that afterwards. But again, your creative activity, you guessed it, do a shaker card. I know some of you may not have all of the tools to do a shaker card. So the other option is to do a black, white, and gold card. Okay. Or scrapbook layout. Again, you can create this kind of shaker in a layout too. I did one over in St. Louis. One of our demonstrators, Kelly, actually created a shaker layout. It's amazing, but I will share that with you guys at another time. So let me show you some of the other inspiration that I have to share. Okay, so again, this is all about the shakers. So this here, again, is using that Snowflake Kisses die. Now, and then I took some of the snowflakes in the gold foil and added it there. And I have, again, a shaker. I created a shaker circle in that. Hey, you were shaking it up. So this here is not white cardstock. This actually is our velvet. So it really, I mean, you're not going to see this in the picture, but it's got this nice soft tone to it. So that's one of the new items that we have in white, red, and green. So we have that. I have not done anything with the inside, but I plan on doing something very similar to that. And I'm going to have to fix that shaker. But here is another shaker here, and you can't really see it because it's behind this section here, and the gold glitter is making it hard to see, but we definitely have all the glitter shakers. So just behind that section, I created that, again, using that paper and with gold foil on that and sending you cheer. So those are some of the cards that I created in addition to show you some more, giving you more shaker ideas. So think outside the box, use what you have in your stash. And then here are my cards from my Handmade Holiday Hop YouTube Hop. I'm participating with 10 other demonstrators. And every Tuesday and Friday, we drop new videos. So if you have not seen it, be sure to go check it out on my YouTube channel. It's amazing what everybody has showed. And tomorrow, some new videos, 2 more videos will be dropped. So this here is the video that I created highlighting 2 techniques. So 2 techniques in one card. This is creating the emboss resist texture. And then it is the bokeh effect. So you can see how there's that bokeh in that. And it's nice and shimmery using that white ink. Here it is in different colors. Also, I did the die, cut that die out and blended it around on that. I did not do that here, but see, there's the May the Chill of Winter be warmed by love and friendship. And then here is the last one that I created. Again, this is with the Snowflake Kisses, Let It Snow. Again, the same technique in different colors. This is with Lost Lagoon and Cloud Cover, but the Emboss Resist, and then the bokeh effect on that, using some of our shimmer paper. And then this again is one of those dies in the, here it is here. So this die here did this here. So this is actually kind of one of my favorites. And I know I live in Florida, and why am I getting snowflakes? But I love the snowflakes. I love decorating in the snowflakes, and I do have grandchildren who will be playing in the snow. So again, those are some inspirations that you can go check out on that holiday YouTube hop. Again, I hope you enjoy this creative session. Let me just see here if I have any more comments. Oh, I'm glad everybody's liking that gold foil technique. I can't wait to see what you guys create. Again, as a reminder, if you are watching this on my Scrap and Roll customer page here, this is where you are right now live, go over to my YouTube channel, Create and Craft with Annemarie, and like and subscribe and comment on all of the videos. Take a look at those. And if you are watching this on YouTube, come on and join over our Scrap and Roll page, and you can watch me live, and then I just transfer this over to YouTube. Thank you guys so very, very much. I can't wait to see what you create. Let's bring back our shaker cards. So there you go. I can't wait to see. Create a shaker card and or layout, or create something black, white, and gold. A scrapbook and a layout. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great night and happy crafting. Bye.